Are they working on your stream? Is
Holy
it the ellipse?
crap. Bro, they did it. We're live.
Oh, sheesh.
Hey, that was perfect because top 15 seconds is when you can't curse. And here we are
Hey!
live. All of my grots and gets. I am here. I'm with the glorious and the eternal Mr. Shettle. Welcome back to the channel, man. You know we love having you. You're a total freaking rock star. And thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, man. Anytime. Any evening I get to spend with my favorite Jonathan, it's a good evening.
Aw, shucks. Aw, shucks. All right, so what we're doing today, guys, is, last week I posted a video talking about how to identify a game plan for your army. So many times I see people just thinking that they lose a game because they had bad dice or their opponent had better dice to them. But what I've been trying to really just impart to all my coaching clients and to everyone in the Discord is I've been trying to get people to understand that this is a game it is a strategy game that is played in spite of random dice. So what I did is I figured, you know what? I need to get this out to as many people as possible. So I called my buddy Shettle, who is the best freaking game plan maestro I have ever played against. And we're going to do a demo game for you guys today. He's going to be working on a total game plan. He's going to tell you exactly what he's going to do and how he's going to play the game before he even plays the game. And what you're going to see is how does he actually stick with that in spite of what happens with dice, or how does he have to pivot if he so does have to pivot. And then my goal, being the rowdy orcs that I am, is I'm going to try to disrupt his game plan. And we're going to try to share with you the value of having these game plans stuck in. So, Mr. Shetzel, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and maybe kind of give a rundown?
Yep. You know me. You've seen me. I play Warhammer. I play Warhammer good.
Warhammer good.
And many of you in the Discord will have always seen, like, make a plan, trust the plan, follow the plan. And then, obviously no think, only vibe. But you can't vibe if you don't have a plan. So the plan is an important precursor to the vibe. So and one of the things, right, because we've had a year of Leviathan now, right, with fixed objectives and everyone knowing what all the missions do. Now there are some new missions.
Speaking of which,
we have a thing now called secret missions, and those really change up the game, especially if you play on like a point differential type setup, where maybe this is a bad matchup, maybe I'll lose, but 20 points is a lot in a diff, right? Upwards to four major game points that if you play teams, you'll be able to win. So, Mr. Jonathan, what are the 4 secrets we can go through?
All right, so we got 4 secrets. The very first one I've got them put on screen for you guys to see is going to be Shatter Cohesion. And don't worry, guys, we are playing a full game here, but we're just giving you the rundown of like the purpose of it first. So, Shatter Cohesion, and you score it when at the end of the battle there are no units from your opponent's army on the battlefield. If you have tabled your opponent, you'll get 20 victory points. Now, it is important to recognize that when you score a secret mission, that is in addition to up to 20 other primary points. So on a mission like tonight where we're playing supply drop, let's say that you go, I don't know, you're in a position where you're going second, but for whatever reason you can't get board position, and your opponent's going to dominate primary the entire game, and you think the only time you're ever going to score is maybe at the end of round 5, and you're going to only get 15 points. You can choose a secret mission to get those 15 points, and then also get the 20 points from the secret mission, which is why it's so darn strong. So, Shatter Cohesion, you either table your opponent, you get 20 points, or every unit from your opponent's army is either battle shocked, below half strength, or more than 3 inches from the objective marker. Then you have, this one is actually probably one of the hardest ones to score. Like, unless you just know you're tabling your opponent, this one's pretty hard to score. Then we have Command Insertion, and this one is is a much more doable one, right? So your Warlord is within range of 1 or more objective markers in your opponent's deployment zone that you control. Now, this can be scored by a bunch of different armies. Let's say that you have you're playing Grey Knights, and one of your characters gets to teleport. Well, you can just make your Warlord a teleporty character, and you can always 3-inch deep strike them in round 3 or in round 5 in order to make sure that you score this. Angron comes back to life in round 5, you can deep strike him on your opponent's home field or whatever, or rapid ingress him and then charge onto it. There's lots of ways to get this Warlord within range of an objective marker of your opponent's objective marker, and that's a pretty. When they get scored, this is one that tends to get scored. Then we have the Unbroken Wall. This one is very good for very specific missions. So if you're playing the Ritual, for example, this might be one that you're always looking at playing. So Unbroken Wall is you're gonna have to control 3 or more objective markers that are not within your deployment zone at the end of the battle. Now it says 3 or more objective markers not within your deployment zone, which means it can be 2 in no man's land and 1 in your opponent's deployment zone. So some missions, this is impossible. So for example, we're playing Supply Drop tonight. There's no way you can score this because there's only going to be 2 objective markers that are not within your deployment zone at the end of the game. And then you have the War of Attrition, which is 1 or more battle line units from your army are within your opponent's deployment zone. So I have a battle line unit within my opponent's deployment zone. And either there are no battle line units from your opponent's army on the battlefield, or every battle line unit from your opponent's army is within their own deployment zone. So you have to get both of those, or one of those. So either no battle lines or all of their battle lines are still within their deployment zone. So this is one that can definitely be done, but there needs to be some planning for it. So those are the secret missions.
So I know I'm going supply drop.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm going against a pressure army. That means that contesting primary early will be difficult. So I am betting on that I will either be equal or below you come the end of turn 3. That is not an unreasonable thing to assume against pressure armies. So say you're playing Chaos Knights, World Eaters, Orks, Custodes, those kind of armies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Many of those are difficult to keep from scoring early, and many of those armies have a game plan that rely on scoring early in order to actually survive to the end of the game and be able to sort of score enough early so that when they die eventually, you don't have enough to catch up. Right? So as a more tricksy reactive army, like Eldar, Thousand Suns, Admech, which are basically Imperial Eldar, Drukhari, things like that, many of them can sort of hang back and attrition you down and then score your secret at the end to catch up for what you had to give up early.
Mm-hmm.
And like Jonathan said, right, the Unbroken Wall, where you have 3 objectives, that is one that I think almost every single player picks in the Ritual.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because in the Ritual, you can just create those objectives. Right? If you go second, there's no way you're not scoring 40 on your primary, right? If you score below 40 on the Ritual, I'm sorry to say, but you've done something majorly wrong.
Yeah.
Right? Or like you've had to have been like super table for that to happen.
Would you say there's actually a strategy to guarantee to play in a way that would guarantee you have less points than your opponent in the 3rd round just so you can score that?
Less or equal, because one of the things that happens in the Ritual is that one player takes middle, they summon an objective, then they get taken off middle, and then they summon an objective, right? So both players score 5 in turn 2, both players score 10 in turn 3. Then you're equal.
Right.
A smart player let you score 10 in turn 2.
Right.
A smart player does not contest the middle objective on the Ritual.
Right.
Because then you can never take the secret. There is no way to fall below once you're ahead.
Absolutely.
That's an important thing to think about, especially if you are a player like an Orc that kind of want to go up. You want to stage here, you want to stage here, you want to stage here, right? That means you get 10 points turn 2. And if I just get 5 turn 2, that's fine for me, because then I can get 5 and 8 for 13. And then if I go second, maybe I get the big 15, and then I just skip the 8. Right? Or I just get the 8 and the 15 for my max 20.
Mm-hmm.
So there are many like opportunities and paths you can get to that 40 primary.
All right, so talking about the orcs, let's go and break these lists down for us, and we're gonna get going. We are gonna probably talk a little bit more tonight about what we're doing than sometimes we otherwise do, because we want you guys to understand the concept of like actually sticking to the plan. And both of us already have a plan that's developed on what we're gonna do if we go first or second. So let me break the orcs down for you guys. I am freaking thrilled to have the orcs back on the table. It is awesome. It is absolutely awesome to have the orcs back. I haven't been playing them enough. I've been stuck in Blood Angels land, which I'm not complaining about. I'm having a blast with Blood Angels still, but it's great to have these guys back on. So my army is led by the immortal, the amazing Gazkul Mac-Erg Traka. Look at that pimp. He is a total Chad, and he just kills more or less everything in the entire game. He's backed up by his trusty sneaky git. We got Boss Snickrot, who's going to give that once per game teleport, which can help me score secondaries. If I didn't have Gazgul, I would always, just as an aside, have Snickrot as my warlord, just because he can give you that turn 5 secret mission. But I do have Gazgul, and he has to be the warlord, so that's not an option here. I do have a really cool model here. This is the Warboss and Mega Arm, and I give him Super Cyborg Body because this guy is unbelievably tough. So many people underestimate what this mad lad does. He actually runs solo. He runs by himself. So he's got his 2-up armor. He's got his 5-up invulnerable save. He's T7, and he has a 4-up Fiona Pain with 7 wounds. This guy does not die to any skirmishing unit in the game. Like nothing kills him. No skirmishing unit kills him. You have to dedicate real firepower to get through him, and he kills. Maybe not in one activation, but he will chew his way through any skirmishing unit in the game. So he does a great job of doing like heroic interventions to screw up people's charges. He can just sit there and do actions. He's actually a real problem for a lot of people to deal with. Then I've got 2 squads of boys. Both of these are just bare naked boys. Each one has 1 rocket launcher and a claw on the knob. I've got 2 squads of Gretchen because they are awesome, give you lots of high OC. 3 squads of Storm Boys. I'm going to have 2 in Deep Strike, and 1's going to start on the board. These guys always get to advance a charge, so we love them. I've got 2 squads of knobs, 1 10-man. They're going to be inside this red truck, and they are led by a war boss who has Follow Me Lads to give them those sweet +2 inches to move, because red things do be going faster. Then we have a squad of Beast Snaggas, and they're led by a Beast boss. So they'll be in the blue truck, and then another squad of Beast Snaggas inside the green truck. Then I have 1 more squad of knobs led by a warboss who will start on the battlefield. And that is the Orks for tonight. And by the way, if you notice, I'm not running wrecking balls on the trucks anymore. The trucks have no wrecking balls because it just makes them harder to hide them when you have the wrecking ball, and that 1 strike that hits on a 4-up doesn't help you at all. The reason why we used to have them is because it made tank shock a lot better. But now in Pariah Nexus, where tank shock is based off of the vehicle's toughness and not the strength, there is almost no point in having the wrecking ball. It just makes them harder to move and makes them harder to hide. So we don't do that anymore. Mr. Seto, ball is in your court.
Yes, sir. So we have Mr. Belisarius' Call. Now, there's been some thoughts about bringing Call or not. However, if we think about it from a game plan perspective, he's chunky, so he lives as your warlord, probably to the end. Unless you like recklessly spend him, in which case you probably had a good reason to do so. He's also, right, battle line. That's can so give weird. Him battle line. That means that if your opponent sees Belisarius' Call sauntering towards your deployment zone, at the end of the game, he's like, oh shit, which secondary is it? Do I screen out my entire deployment zone? Do I cover my home objective, right?
Which secret mission, Call?
Right? Yeah. So there are always 2 secret missions available just because of Belisarius' Call. He's not Skitari. You can't up down him because he's not a Skitari infantry. But 8 inches move, advance. You typically want him like mid-boardish anyways. And you just need to be within for the secondary, right? He just needs to get his little toe in, just like that, and then you have it. The Doomcrawler, something I've been testing out. The sustained D3 with blast and consistent shots with damage 3 and a decent AP is something that I've sort of like figured kind of neat against things like Deathwing Knights. So hitting on 3s if you give him the thing, or 4s rerolling, it's like 2-up save, it's 10 wounds, it's or 10 toughness 10, 11 wounds. It's okay. It's only 3, so it can go and brawl and keep things busy eventually.
Eradication.
We have 3 last cannon chickens.
Chickens.
They are pretty alright. We have 3 taser chickens. They are also pretty alright. Against Chaos Knights, they can win you a game alone almost if the opponent doesn't get rid of them.
Anti-walker is such an interesting keyword.
I think they're the only one with it as well, except for the Knight Lancer, maybe? I don't know. It's the only instance I've seen of it, anyways. We have the Flamer Bats. One of the interesting things about them is that you can uppy downy them turn 1. Especially against melee armies like this, so that you can potentially deep strike them if you go second.
That's cool.
Or you save them to rapid ingress one of your charging units. Right, so you rapid ingress and you overwatch.
Yep.
And if you then have that charging unit touching an objective, it's full day to wounds and so forth. So they can really like mess up some strategies there. They're effective, they're chunky, they're chunkier than they seem because it's a 5-up invul with a 5-up feel no pain, potentially.
Sure.
We have the Disintegrator, gets +1 to hit against vehicles with the main cannon. Just decent amount of guns. Both the last cannon chickens and the Disintegrator are good choices for the Canticle Thrallnet. Or the Cantic Thrallnet, that allows you to put a unit in both doctrines, so that they will always be hitting on 3s or 2s if they stand still, with potentially real 1 from call. We've got 3 trusty Vanguard squads. One of them will be having the Cantic Thrallnet guys attached. We'll have 1 without any leaders, and 1 with Shoot and Scoot sitting inside transport number 2.
Shoot and Scoot.
In transport number 1, we have the Rust Stalkers.
Oh.
They are 50 attacks, typically hitting on 3s.
They're 50? Jeez, nice.
Yeah, 5 attacks each.
Fair play, fair play.
Strength 5, AP 1, damage 1.
Dang.
They all have dev wounds and precision.
That's pretty spicy.
That is kind of good. The leader also has anti-infantry 3-up, so you're almost always guaranteed somewhere in the ballpark of like 6 to 9 dev wounds against something, and that'll always go on the character first. So in some situations, I strat reserve that vehicle to rapid ingress it. In some situations, I leave it on the board because, depends on who you're facing, right? I haven't played much Orks, so I'm not sure if the plan is super good going into this, but we shall see. To round it off, everyone's favorite, the Calidus.
The Calidus. Yep.
That should be it.
We have our first super chat from the night. Mr. Totaface himself. Ian wanted to buy you a beer, Shuttle. Can you believe it?
Ooh.
Little does he know, I'm going to spend that money on my beer for myself.
Gosh darn it. I'll just have to put crypto thralls on your pillow again.
Dude. All right, if you guys don't know, I went down to stay at Shettel's house last year before like this really big tournament, and we were doing practice games. This is when crypto thralls were still busted ass broken. And I was having I charged in like a unit of 10 custody guards led by Trajan, and I killed like a crypto thrall, like 2 crypto thralls and 2 lich guard. Full rerolls to wound, sustained hits, the whole shebang. And then the crypto thralls came back to life, and I just had like panic attacks about crypto thralls. And this dude hid crypto thralls throughout the house to screw with me. Like he put one on top of the coffee machine. Like when I went to sleep at night, there was a crypto thrall on my pillowcase. Like I went in the morning and I opened up a cabinet. There was a crypto thrall staring at me. He was screwing with me just by throwing crypto thralls. It was disgusting. Anyway, let's play some freaking Warhammer.
All right.
All right, my man. Well, let's roll ourselves a die. I got a 4.
1. You choose.
Deploy away, dear sir.
I will deploy. Oh, and the Technarchaeologist is by himself. Just, He has the anti-deep strike 12 thing. And I will place him right here, just in case I get like extend or something.
Hey, holla. All right, then I am gonna blow your freaking mind. You're gonna have no idea what's about to hit you. Watch this. Watch this.
Oh.
Is he gonna do it? This freaking genius over here. This maestro, this Warhammer Beethoven, knows how to put Gretchen on his home field objective.
He did the thing, guys. He did the thing. Look, he did the thing.
And since I put Gretchen on my home field objective, you're not allowed to win anymore. Suffer, nerd. You can go and put your next one down. I'm just gonna make sure that this does the thing, right?
Yeah. I will very creatively put Rangers on the line.
Oh, on the line, you saucy minx. All right, so he has Rangers on the line. There's no character on this one.
Nope.
And Rangers have the scout. Is that right?
They are the scout and sticky guys.
They're the scout and the sticky guys. Fair play. Where do I want to put everything? So I think I want this like this. Your Dune Crawler is too big to do this, right? Yes.
Correct.
So it's just Battlestar still shoot plenty hard. Can they get to here turn one and shoot?
Everything would probably have advance and shoot, so potentially all the way up here.
All right, so if I do like this, then that's probably going to be...
Yeah, that seems unlikely.
All right, cool. We'll do that then. Those are knobs.
I will, very shockingly, place...
What? You mean you're going to put the thing in the one place it can move? What?
No, I'm going to place it right there, because the Dune Crawler can walk over things that are 4 inches and smaller. So it can.
Oh, is that its ability?
It has the, what they call, scuttling walker thingamajig.
The scuttling walker. Cool. Put ourselves
it's very important to call it a thingamajig.
Put a unit down right there. It looks like a truck. It sounds like a truck. It may be a truck.
But only maybe. So, let's have a Vanguard squad over here. Let's see, how far is the threat range from that truck over there?
It just moves 12.
12.
I suppose I could turn one wah, and I could just advance that bad boy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but we should be fine here.
Yeah. And none of my shooting matters at all. Like there's no shooting that has any relevance. Okay, let's do this. Ah, tag nab it. Gonna put 2 Storm Boys on this second floor story. Physics. I hate physics. It's not true. I don't actually hate physics. I hate physics in Warhammer.
If you hate physics, how can you stay on Earth? Won't you just fall off?
Listen, bro. I don't need none of your science voodoo nonsense. Oh man, I was watching this ridiculous thing. Like it actually blew my mind. Like I knew it was a bad problem, but I didn't know like how prolifically terrifying it was. I was watching an interview with Patrick Bet-David, and he was interviewing this guy Ryan Montgomery, who does a bunch of like he goes and catches like child sex predators.
Right.
Bro, just live on stream, he was talking about how crazy the problem is and how like you just go into any chat room within seconds, you can have people messaging underage children.
Dude, it's insane.
Dude, PED was like, I don't believe you. So they did it. So he just said, cool, pick a chat room. Like he goes like, which one? He says, I don't know, just Google like the name of a young person's chat room. He says, okay, cool. They found one named Teen Chat. They made a fake profile for a 13-year-old girl on the spot. They just sent a message and they had the profile next to the name that says 13-year-old girl, Florida. And bro, she said hi. Within 10 seconds, they had over 15 messages of people who were, like happy to demonstrate they were over age, and were asking them to move to like encrypted servers.
Dude, it's everywhere.
Like
it's prolific, and there's not enough people that can stop it.
Dude, I saw that and I was like, holy shit.
It's one of those things about the internet you don't really want to think about being there.
Dude, that was bad. That was that was bad.
I made the mistake of looking up TeamViewer issues on Twitter. Don't do this, by the way.
Yeah, that doesn't
I
sound like
looked
a
up
good one.
I looked up like TeamViewer down, and it's full of people selling their OnlyFans content and stuff, and then randomly like things that seem like it might be illicit content of people that shouldn't have illicit content made of them. I won't say the word because I don't want to demonetize your stream.
No, I appreciate that, dude. It was just absolutely crazy. You
And
know,
it's like in the open. They nuke it, right?
man,
Probably. I hope so. But then it just comes back, and it's everywhere. It's in every single like messaging service, every single like it's just everywhere.
can't stop,
And I
won't
don't
stop.
know what people can do to stop it.
Yeah, it was pretty dang crazy to see. And it's like, okay, cool. So, because I've got a kid on the way, and we're trying to talk about like how.
That's why I think it's hypocritical to just go after people like Pavel Durov that got arrested in France, right?
Yeah.
Because Telegram is French, sure, or like Russian based, sure, right? But the thing about him is that um, he was anti-Putin early. I'll just place her there. I don't think she'll be. No, actually, I will. I will place her over here so that if I get containment turn 1, I have something in both areas.
What? Are you like pre-planning something?
Yeah, weird, huh?
What the fuck? What's this guy pre-plans? Freaking insane.
So, Mr. Perry, right? One of the things about this mission is that you don't really know where Alpha and Omega will end up. So, one of my concerns here is to sort of spread myself evenly enough. Because I am a relatively fast army. So that I can keep these lines of fire clear to keep Jonathan honest. So that he can't necessarily just go on objectives for free.
You think you can
But
keep
also
me
make
honest?
sure that I can get like my dudes over here.
There. Yeah, me might as
That
well
is
hang out there.
true. Telegram is based in the Emirates. However, it was originally based in Russia as like a free speech thing for Russians. That's sort of like why Mr. Durov ended up going to the UAE. If I'm not entirely mistaken.
All right, so this is a disintegrator.
Also, I recognize that name. You're the Mexican Black Templar guy, right?
Oh, Abraham?
That I
Is he in the
played.
chat?
I think so.
Oh, dude, that's totally Abraham. What's up, Abraham? Good to see you, bro.
I miss you already.
Yeah, that dude rocked. So Abraham was on the Mexican WTC team. He was a rock star. We really enjoyed him. That's gonna be too easy to see him. So maybe I could do some shit like this. Man, there's no good place for Gaz on this mission, right? Because how far does the onager move?
No.
Oh, he
8
goes
with
8.
advanced and shoots.
Oh, with advanced shoot, so you can get to here and shoot.
Yeah,
like that.
so like that's the Admech thing, right? Either the entire army has heavy or the entire army has assault.
Gotcha. All right, so the gas has to come over here then. Looks like this thing can go here though.
That's a potential chicken death.
Is it? Yeah, I guess because chickens can come like this, right? And then they can draw.
Yeah.
I guess if you want to go that far out, though, I'm pretty happy.
Then, I mean...
Yeah, so I think... Because here, let's see, you go 8, you go a little change. I don't want you to be able to shoot with this one. So that one, it doesn't look like you'll be able to shoot with. So then, yeah, I think if you want to come out with the chickens to shoot that one, I'm happy.
Makes sense. Are you sure you can't do that?
Yep.
Like 8, then let's say 11, right there.
Yeah, so you can draw from right here. Yeah, it's safe.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. Yeah, so you would have to do chickens, and that makes me happy, I think. Well, maybe not happy, but I totally accept that.
Yeah. Are you concerned about like a potential 16-inch and then like a 10-inch charge? Probably not.
Not even a little bit, no.
All right, let's see. I have to start committing some units potentially here.
So if you see what we've been doing right now, guys, as of right now, we've been basically placing all the stuff that is kind of doesn't matter where it gets placed.
Like I'm feeling a bit empty over here. Gas is here, so I need like something that can maybe like clean up some trash units if you start pushing for it.
Trash,
I think
trash,
just
trash, trash,
being
trash, trash,
here
trash, trash.
seems fine to me.
Yeah, yeah.
In the context of, you know, I am here. Don't don't try it or I'll advance up and just delete you.
Seems reasonable.
Um, and then I always have the option for uppy downy.
Fair play.
And one of the things to consider about the uppy downy strat is that it is very crucial part of my strategy to do the secret mission. Because if at any point in the game I pull away one of my battle line units, I don't have to put it in until turn 5. That means that Jonathan may forget about it, and I might just like sneak it in back.
That's really good, actually.
However, if I do have that battle
sorry.
line secret, that means that I need to remove all his battle line. So I probably need to put it in earlier. But I mean, we'll see how the game progresses, right? Because I might not even go for the secret if I end up just having like a crushing counter thing, right? That's why it's at the end of turn 3. You kind of see, okay, how is turn 3 going? Like, can I actually make a turn 3 push happen? And then just like, I'll score 16 and 15. So that means I'm at like 30 something without the secret. And that's easier? Maybe.
So these guys can pop back here for right now, too. All right, I am all done.
All right. I think I want the taser chickens here just to be annoying and have movement options. Because there is a chance I want to like move them this away. Because the knobs are here. That means that there's not that much that can properly contest them. Because I don't necessarily care about the dev wounds from the beast boss if I can give them a 5 feel no pain and so forth.
We got a question from Adrian here. He finds himself deploying in a balanced, almost symmetrical fashion often. Any preference on this versus a denied/forced flank? All depends on your game plan, my man.
On supply drop, I prefer being a little bit balanced. Sometimes I like to take the little gamble. It's like, okay, do I just go for the random chance that like Omega and I'll like you'll have like a 66% chance of having the Omega at your place, right? 2/3 chance.
Right.
That's more than 66. It is 66. Yeah, whatever. Right? It's roughly that, right? So maybe like if you think that you need to gamble to run to the Omega, but that's not necessarily a thing you always want to do, right?
No, that's okay. He can deploy right there. It's fine. Put him back.
No,
it's a good place for him to be.
Fine. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, looks like we're all set, yeah?
Yep, that's me.
All right, my guy, let's roll a die. 3 for me, 5 for you.
I have to go first.
Okay, so let's just pause 1 second and go ahead and explain the difference between what you think going first versus going second now, and how that's going to affect your gameplay.
All right, so going first here, I need to be. I have some decisions to make. It allows me to control my army rule better because that's at the start of a battle round.
Mm-hmm.
It lets me control my Cantic Thrall Net better because that's also start of battle round.
Mm-hmm.
My call abilities and so forth. Like I can plan my turns better.
Mm-hmm.
It is worse for secrets, right? If you're going second, secrets are almost guaranteed. But if I'm going first, that means that in my turn 5, I would have to take my Vanguard or Ranger unit or call, put him in the deployment zone, and then I need to make sure that Jonathan does not remove them.
Mm-hmm.
There are many ways to do this. If you're against a shooting army, you can loan up them, 18-inch and so forth, which might make it impossible. I also need to make sure that the grots are removed, right?
You'll never kill my grots. They're immortal.
Another thing is that I need to plan for the primary, because it's a lot more difficult going first to plan going under or equal on primary.
Yeah.
So the choice I have is, do I overload primary to force Jonathan to engage with me so I don't just score 30 primary in turns 2 and 3, and then don't need the secret because it'll be easy enough to score like 8 or 15, and then you're like at 40-ish anyways? Do I try and hold back to only like try and score like 5? But then if I do that, I start sacrificing units and such. It's a hard choice to make. And always be like I have the dragoons, right? I'm gonna put the dragoons right here.
Sure.
That'll be like 4-6 OC. They'll sit there. You'll have to charge to get rid of them. With something, I can get rid of that again. That means I get rid of one of your battle line for maybe not even entirely removing my stuff.
Sure.
That's good for me. Because you can't just put a truck on it and be good. I have a choice regarding like which one is alpha and omega. It's like, do I just start piling hard to kill stuff around it and then just say, come at me, start the grind? If this is omega, I have the option to do that, because then I have the option of an overwatch against whatever's in the truck, stuff like that.
Yep.
If this is omega, maybe I don't.
Well, let's go ahead and figure out what the omega is, right? Because we actually do that before we do scout moves anyway, don't we?
We do scouts first, I believe, but the scouts move will be
cool.
So,
all right, so let's go ahead and choose omega. So this will be 1 and 2, 3, 4, or alpha. I mean 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And all right, so this is the alpha in the center. Then this will be 1 through 3, and then 4 through 6 for omega. All right, so this is omega up top.
All right, so that makes it a bit more harder for me, because to score an 8, I need to hold this or the omega.
Yeah.
His knobs are down here, but Gaskell is up there. That's like equalish trade on things. It means that I will probably need to uppy downy the sterilizers at the end of his to shift them over here to do stuff. Or I keep them to, cause issues.
Yep.
But it certainly instructs my planning on what to do.
Right, and so now my game plan is pretty well defined as well, right? So effectively what you guys are going to see me do is you're going to see me kind of just stand here and not move. And you're going to see like some guys pop in right here and not move. And you're going to see these guys kind of shift over here and just kind of deny this to you, because I want to deny this to you for your round 4. So I'm probably just going to have these guys sit here. You're not going to see me do very much at all in this game. Like I'm probably just not going to honestly do all that much playing. And it's going to force Shettel to have to start making some moves, because since I go second, it gives me such a huge advantage here. So that's honestly how I change my game plan, just based off of going second. If I go first, it's a little bit different, right? Depends on the cards I draw and stuff. But I in staging, I go for charges, I go for big pressures. Since I go second, I don't really need to go for too much pressure at all here.
Yep. So now you have to decide: do you want turn 1?
No. Pretty easy decision.
Fair enough.
No.
Third play starts.
No, you start.
No, I'm blue, right?
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah, I'm blue.
Yeah, bruh.
Sorry. Fine.
All right, let's draw some cards. Engage and assassinate.
Engage, assassination.
Dope.
Now, here's another thing that's always part of my plan now. If I get secondaries that I can't do, and that I think are difficult to do throughout the game, right, just pay a CP and get rid of them.
You get rid of it right away.
Yeah. So bring it down. Maybe not. Who knows? Because I won't need it. I'm not killing much this turn, right?
Yep.
So here's the thing, like, can I kill a truck this turn? Maybe. Could I have killed Snickrot? Maybe. But then I would give away the disintegrator for nothing, and that's not great.
Yeah.
So one of the things I'm going to do, I am going to be in Conqueror to give my entire army assault and +1 weapon skill. And
we got a
+1
super
AP
chat from Mass Brofax
I'm
here
there.
real quick. He says, sometimes I make a plan, but when I catch one glimpse of Horus, it's all out the window. A blood angel after my own heart. You freaking legend. Thanks so much for the super chat, man. I really, really, really appreciate it.
So we have,
That's funny.
what is the line here?
There is certainly a decent little line there.
Alright, that line is
Pretty
a lot
easy.
better than.
Yeah, I thought it was worse than that. I thought it was worse than that. But that line is 100% there.
Would you,
so good.
would you want to redo that?
I don't know. Like, what could I have done it like this? Nah, because I think that was still because we were here.
Then I would have like this.
Maybe if I could have done it like this, that's how I would have done it. But you're still gonna have a line. I think I just needed it. It was just to force you to.
Because then I get a line with that.
Yeah.
thing.
So I think that's where if that gives me anything better, I'll take it. If not, then we'll just go back to where it originally was.
That's still pretty all right for me.
Yeah,
I have to move as
yeah,
opposed to standing still. So this
give
is
it that
worse,
one. Yeah, give it that one.
Yeah, so I'm going to swap that to them in that case.
Mhm.
And I'm going to do calls aura for reroll.
Ones,
Ones,
2 hits. Spicy.
And then we will draw up this line so that we can somewhat guarantee that
A drawy
we know
boy.
what we're doing.
Pew.
Toughness 9 on trucks. Toughness 8 on trucks. That is good for me.
Oh yeah, they're pretty easy. They're not difficult to pop.
So, entire army has assault.
Mhm.
Pretty good.
Holla.
Let's start some movements. Let's move the dragoons.
Movie
12.
dooby doo.
See, let's move 9.
I am gonna grab a
Let's
beer
see.
whilst you do your movement phase. Entertain people with tales of abundance and glory.
Beer, a succulent beer. Right, so it's 2. That means I didn't move far enough, so that you could just put there. So moving 6, 12. I will advance the raiders. 4. Means I can do the arc rifle.
This is a lime-infused IPA.
Right, so that one can't fight, but that's fine. I pivoted it for 2.
It's pretty awesome, actually.
That does sound kind of neat.
If you like IPAs, it's actually pretty solid. Local brewery, Nugna. They're in the region. They're solid. They do good stuff.
Did you mean Nagne?
Sure.
Yeah, because that's a semi-local.
Nagna.
Yes, it means naked island.
Naked Eye?
Naked island.
Naked Island. I don't know about all that.
Was the OC on Mr. Snakerout?
Oh, he's just a 1.
1.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
He would not be able to kill those guys. He only gets 6 attacks.
Ah, fair enough.
I mean, technically I can roll 6 6s and then get 12 attacks.
Yeah.
So don't say I'm lying to you. I'm not, bro. That is technically possible.
Alright. Do I need... I would need more space here, so these guys don't have to go as far. We just need to make sure that good guns...
This guy,
So
Patrick Knight, is saying
line.
alcohol kills your gains. Bruh, you think I'm drinking alcoholic beer? Get out of here. It is alcohol free. I
So we can
ain't trying to get rid of my gains. Right here, baby. My
that
wife
should
is making
allow
a
me to
vomit face in the background.
we will advance those Ballistarians. 5, 10 here. Then we sneak in here.
Oh, he sneaked.
Actually, we could sneak him right there.
Snuck. Snucketed.
I am doing this a little bit fast so that we don't sit there for like 4
Yeah,
hours.
you're cool, dude. We all know what's happening here. It's fine.
Right, so that guy has to go like here.
Yep.
And then that guy has to go like there. And then we move that guy there. Keep
Yep.
the coherency. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. 2 last guys.
Bam.
Did we have one of those creepy crawlies we talked about up here for us?
Creepy crawlies. What?
Let's see. Oh, you were talking about a band, so. There we go. There's Cole with his rerolls.
Yeah.
He needs to go a little bit back because that axe is huge.
That's just a little thing to look out for when you play on TTS, guys. It's really easy to forget that models actually do interact with these ruins.
What's max threat range of these knobs machines?
So I have a strat to give myself +2 to advance and charge.
Right.
They,
So that's just a normal boy squad.
correct.
With a war boss attached?
No,
Or
no,
is that
just a normal unit of boys. No one's attached.
Right. So you can't use the strat on the truck guy still, right?
Correct.
That's still the old stuff.
Yeah, correct. So if I wanted to, I could get crazy and do them like, say, on my storm boys, but like I won't. So there's that. But yeah, so everyone just moves 6. Well, that is a pretty fast moving unit if you use those on storm boys. now that I mention it. Oh man, now I'm thinking about fast storm boys. Pour one out for my boy Zach Struck. It always hurts me that he doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, did they legend them?
Oh yeah, he's out of here.
Bastards.
He even got like an entire like 2 or 3 pages in the new codex dedicated to him too.
So I think we just move this up here. We
Yep.
shuffle this around right here.
Yep.
Since we have our shooty scoot ready.
Shooty scoot.
We move our thrall net up here. Alright, because this is the shift towards the Omega that I mentioned, right?
The shift.
Right, so I won't get engaged, because getting engaged means I lose a unit.
Mhm.
And I wouldn't get assassinate anyways, because that would mean I'd have to go for sneak rot. I lose a unit.
Yep.
I get 2 points on bring it down for a CP. Probably fine. Probably fine. So let's do some shooting.
All right, we got 2 of these Ballistari thing.
Yes, sir. 4 last can.
Pew pews.
Hitting on 3s, because they are in both doctrines. Winning on 3s. That is 3 saves. 84.
Roll your damage.
It is that is 11.
I did not blow it. I can feel it in my bones, running from my veins. Where did I go so cold? For good.
And then I get 2 points. I will ditch engage for the CP.
Yep.
And I will pass it to you after you've done all the thingamajigs you need to do.
You glorious man. We don't need to be giving that Dune Crawler his shooting, so we're just going to not give him. Let's see how many of them die. That's 11 dice. 1 takes a wound. Oh, he takes no damage. Dope. Okay, so
Baller.
now we are on into the Orks turn. If you want to pass it on over.
I already have.
Oh my gosh, you glorious, glorious man. All right, let's see it. We got an engage, and we got a storm hostile, which can't be done turn 1. Right? You're about to...
Yeah.
You can...
You can keep it, but you can't score it.
Right. Defend, which I also can't do. Cleanse. All right, so we got a cleanse, and we got an engage. Not necessarily what I want to see, but hey. Things do be okay sometimes. All right, so I think I need to get rid of all these Dragoon things. It's going to be a 6-inch charge. I believe I would rather give myself an auto charge and kill a bunch of these Skitaria as well. Do you have a nasty Overwatch over here?
Not over here, no.
Okay. I've got 2 CP. Do I give myself an Here We Go to make sure that happens? Because that would give me a 4-inch on the dice instead of a 6-inch. And the way I play this game is if I... right now, he's going to be scoring a 10. I'd much rather put him on a 0 or a 5. So let's just go to kill those, I think. Yeah, I'll spend a CP for Here We Go.
Sounds good.
And you don't have reactive moves, right?
No.
All right, cool. It's pretty easy. Boop. Boop. 4 on the dice.
You spent Here We Go, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, so it doesn't give +2 move, it's +2 advance.
Yeah, it's +2 at advantage. So it's, I mean, it's
Got
a reasonable strat, but it's not anything crazy, right? Dunecrawler has nothing to mess with to talk about in the shooting phase or in the melee phase. That's blast, so we can't shoot into melee. So I will probably advance my Storm Boys.
Makes sense.
All right, so they'll go 18. And I'm just going to stand right here. You'll watch the shit out of me if I do that, so we'll just go to right here. Yeah, I think so. That's all. That's the best.
The difference between like a normal game and a competitive game is mostly just a mindset thing. In regards to how you approach communicating with your opponent, and stuff like that. Like when you play a competitive game versus just a regular pickup game, you'll see that people communicate a lot more about what their intentions are. Right? So both players know that certain things will be able to happen. So that like you saw, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but we discussed this truck, right? What did Johnny want to do with deploying it here? And it's like, do you want to like put it a little bit back? Like, what do you want to actually hide from? And then it was like, oh, I noticed that this is a line, right? All the way back. So then it's like, do you perhaps want to rectify that somehow? You know, because we're being honest with each other, right? There are certain things we want to achieve with our models, and if it is possible, we sort of help each other to do that, and that's sort of the best competitive games you can get.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and move these boys. I'm just going to put them right against the wall here. I'm just going to jam Gazcool right in that little corner. So he's going to go right about here. Let me just make sure that little spoke thing doesn't go through the wall. Good. And then these dudes just follow up behind him. I will advance this here truck, the green truck.
Makes sense. Zooming.
Yep. Stand just like this, I think. That's going to open you up to... No, because I'm going to kill all that and I'll tag them. Do you have fallback and shoot?
Yes, sir.
You do have fallback and shoot, okay. I might...
And re-roll the deadly demise thing, so I will be walking over you.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so if I kill them and I tag all of this, you're still going to walk over me, and they move... How far is it? A 10. So it's not like necessarily the easiest thing. Because
No,
right, so I can actually still basically block that fallback maneuver.
possibly, yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna be comfortable with putting my truck. You know what? I'll use all of my truck's movement. I rolled a 6, so he gets to go 18. I'll just go and touch the objective and give you a storm.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Man, pivot rules are bullshit.
Think it's
I do think it's fine as well. I know. I'm just saying they're kind of bullshit. It's basically fine, but it's still kind of bullshit.
yeah.
All right. These boys can go 6. I don't think I need. There's any point in me actually coming out for you here. Yeah, no, nope. So they'll just hang out exactly where they are. You didn't move your disintegrator last turn. Did you intend to move the disintegrator?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Might as well
yeah.
just
Feel free.
put it like put it right there.
Cool.
And that one has a fuck ton of guns
Yeah,
that are not blasts.
yeah. He's got like what is it? 2 or 3 of those Fahrenheit cannons.
He has one of the Fahrenheit cannons, one of the disruptor launchers, and then 3 of the heavy stubbers, which are 18 shots. That if I am in the right, if I'm in the right protocol, that is 18 shots hitting on 2s with AP1.
Sustained hits.
Yeah.
It's actually a ton, dude. It's a metric fuck
That
ton.
that is a lot.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and advance this red truck up. Do I want to advance that red truck is the question. Yeah, I think no, because then I would be. That's actually a very interesting question.
I also forgot to move this Dune Rider, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Go ahead, feel free. Because there's a unit inside of that as well, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That is the melee boys.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I am going to. Well, that's the melee boys right there, eh? I think honestly all that basically just more or less stays put. I might let the snobs out, pop the boys back in to bring it up here. You will end up killing it, whether it's with these things or with this thing. Maybe I just kind of chill and let you do whatever you want right there, actually. Yeah, I'm just going to chill and let you do what you want. These guys move how far when they get out?
So they have 8 movement base.
Mm-hmm. So 11
and they have +1 to advance and charge, and I can advance and charge for 1 CP. So at a minimum, it is 10 inches threat range. No, at a minimum it's 11 plus. At a minimum, it's 13 inches threat range.
All right, so they go for forever.
And then you add +1 to like +2 to advance and charge if they're within 6 of a battle line unit.
Gotcha.
So then it's a minimum 15 guaranteed charge range from that vehicle.
Gotcha. Would you roll me an advance on Snake Route, please?
That I can do. Boop, boop. Ah.
3. Cool. So we'll go 9, and we'll just put him right here. I don't want him to go there. Actually, we'll maybe here, because I want him to be able to, yeah.
You're low up anyways, right?
Yeah, he's low up. I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. Maybe I didn't need to advance him anyway, but that's good enough for me. Okay. That's cool. They're going to kill some of those nerds. They're going to tie you up here. You'll die next turn, but maybe you don't. I don't know. You're here to do shenanigans. Let's go ahead and roll in advance on these knobs in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives them a 9. So yeah, that'll work. I believe this is the furthest back one. So Dunecrawler still gets to shoot him, which is not good, actually. That wounds me on 4s with that Eradication Beamer. You'll be -1 to hit, +1 to hit. You'll be +1 for the blast. Yep, I don't want to deal with that, so they'll just stand still. Let's advance that War Boss and Mega Armor. All right, so he'll go 10. We'll take that movement, though.
Fast chunker.
Yeah, he's a fast chunker. Can the onager see me from right there, from where he is? The dune crawler, if you wouldn't mind.
The Dune Crawler.
Yeah.
No, I believe not.
Could you just hold the line for me so I can see where I can put him?
Let's see. So one of the considerations is from the top of the head to that thing. It's not tall enough to see anything. So the line would be, I believe, right there.
Oh, okay, I see then. Yeah, then we'll...
Yeah. So you have basically like the entire wall.
Yeah, I see where you see then. We'll pop you right there. Cool. Oh, well, then these guys can absolutely make it, actually. No, he still can't. Never mind. So they're fine. They will stay put. All right, that's good. I think that's all of my movements. So, cool. Let's just do a quick little stings phase, and I'm pretty much done shooting, so let's charge. So I have my Storm Boys. They're going to charge your Doomcrawler.
You're not going to waste 20 minutes shooting pistols at two upside things?
I know. It's wild. So let's go and charge the Beast Boss into your Taser Boys.
Yep, like a 4.
Okay, I see. I'll spend my CP to reroll that. Fuck. And all right, game over.
Yep, sure.
Well, that happened. So that wasn't good.
So this is a thing, right?
Yep.
If you have a plan, this is not necessarily game over, right?
It's not the game over, by the way. I just said
this is just one of the things that can happen in a game, and it's and for a teaching stream, maybe it's actually kind of good that it
I think so too, actually. Okay, that changes a ton of things.
Because this also ruins my plan.
Yep.
Because now I get 10, which means I kind of have to put you to a 0 now.
Yeah, you don't have much choice there, do you?
Yeah, so now my plan is locked in to... There's no way that I am getting secondaries. You don't want to tag that vehicle, because then I'll just shoot you to death with it.
Sure, that makes sense. Oh yeah, because you got like 3 of those things in it.
It also has 18 shots that will potentially hit on 2's AP1, sustained, and twin linked.
That is a lot, isn't it? All right, well, let's just charge your silly Doomcrawler, and I'm going to charge these...
Rangers?
I think so, because that'll just stop you from doing like an action or something with them.
I might just heroic with the...
Yeah, that's true. That's right. Oh, they're walkers, right? Okay. Yeah, they are walkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just do the Doomcrawler. That's fine. There's a 9.
Let me help you with that.
Thank you.
Should be doable.
Done.
It does give me an out, maybe, to creepy crawly over
there.
Can I actually creepy crawly anyways? That's what I do. I don't know. It's the first time I've used him in a long ass while.
I mean, no matter what, you can always fall back.
No, it's friendly. It's friendly.
Yeah.
No, I meant without doing deadly demise.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Nope. All right, cool.
But you can CP reroll deadly demise now, right?
Yes, I think you actually can.
No.
I believe so. All right, cool. So that's that, and I'll just roll a few power claws at you. 1 hits, no wound, and then I've got some 3 each, so 12 attacks with choppers, 2 explosions. All right, 3 saves, AP1.
Yep.
Nice. All right.
All good.
Punch me back.
3 attacks back. Not a rate of call. That is 2 saves, I believe.
He hits on 4s, nerd, not 3s.
No, I hit on 3s because I'm in Conqueror.
Because you gave everything assault, right?
Yeah.
2 saves.
And then it's also AP1 because I'm within 6 of a battleline unit.
Oh, okay. Well, there you got it. And that will be my turn. So I will ditch a good cleanse, and I think I'm just gonna get rid of an engage as well.
No, you get a little engage with the...
Oh, I guess I did. So I'll keep my 2 points on little engage. On to you. You will get a 10 on primary.
Annoyingly. I will up it down in the calendars because there's no point in not doing it. the question is, do I spend a CP to also do it on the fire bats? Because placing the fire bats for a decent Overwatch is always interesting. The Calidus sniping that war boss might be a fun thing to do, but then I lose her for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably more better reserved for that war boss, just so the dragoons have like a easy way in.
Yep.
This alpha objective becomes
She
sticky for
won't kill
me.
this guy, by the way.
Oh no, I meant the beast
Oh,
boss.
okay. All right. I was gonna say, just you're not
Yeah,
killing
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Okay.
No, no,
Okay.
no, no.
Just to be clear.
I think the Doomcrawler is fine, just sitting there flicking at Storm Boys, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
We do have the shooty scooty guys that can walk in there and help shoot at the truck. So then I get rid of the truck and its contents. The problem then is Gazgo. I have the option of charging him with them. They won't do much, but I mean they'll keep you for. Oh, do you want a wall, by the way?
Oh
Oh, you
yeah.
do that after I decide my uppy downy, to be
Correct.
fair. Do I pull away any of my battle line units this turn? Do I keep them? I think I keep my battle line units for this turn. I would get. I have 3 CP in your turn, which would give me +1 to wound against the truck with a unit potentially. Let's see, you are within 6. So the flame bats could kill that truck alone. Get a storm if you have it. No, I think I am good on the uppy downy with just the Caldas,
Cool. I
depending
will not
on
wall.
what secondaries we get. Makes sense. Let's see, what cards do we have? Secure Nomads and Aaron Nile. Well,
There you go.
that's a good secondary turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will remain in Conqueror for the assault. I will give the ability to the chicken so that the chickens maybe touch here, shoot here. That is a viable tactic.
Totally.
That is a viable charge.
So Mesperofek has a question about the list that we're bringing right now. He wants to know if these are built for teams or singles. These are both. Or at least mine is a singles list here.
Yeah, this is very much built for a singles
Yeah.
mindset.
So these are made to just play into anything.
Yeah, that's why I have the Doomcrawler to handle 2-up AOC cover type situations.
Totally.
Because in teams, I probably would have taken like 2 Dragoon squads instead, just to be annoying and stand in the way. Because Admech can win against most things and also like lose very little.
Right. Admech is a really good army. I feel like it's just a lot of people just aren't. They don't know how to play Admech, but like Admech is not a bad army.
Do I want to just hit on 3s this turn and not have assault? Do I need assault?
I think you definitely have enough to kill a squad of beast snacks.
Yeah, probably. That is not a problem.
Nah, I don't think you're struggling to kill beast snaggers.
But I do want to pop the truck open, and I do probably want to pre-charge here, and then if you're heroic, you get out there, and you probably don't kill all of them with the Field of Pain. Because then I deal with your scoring potential there. You're not wowing, so you'll be right there. That is a 9-inch charge with There We Go on both of them, so that's fine. I don't care. You are fine there. You are fine there. I think we give these guys both of them,
Mhm.
so that you are also -1 to hit in melee against them.
Oh, how does that? Oh, how do you do that? Explain this to me.
If I am within 6 inch of a battle line unit
Mhm.
in Protector, right? So this is the token I use for the Cantic Thrallnet enhancement. And that lets me put a unit within 12 of him
Yep.
into both doctrines.
Spicy.
So the +1 to hit won't help them, but the -1 to hit in melee, if there's battle line nearby, probably will help.
Nice.
I think we do that. We send them this away. And then we keep our posture down here and just use everything else to do the pew-pews.
Mhm. So what you guys see, what happened for Shuttle here is a win-win situation, right? So what he does is he puts these tasers up here, full well knowing what I'm gonna do, because it's the correct decision for me to do this. And he knows that this is a charge I'm gonna make, and I'm gonna kill them. And he's totally cool because then I do what he needs me to do, and then he gets the big swing back, and he gets to pull himself off of primary in turn 1, setting himself up for success. Then what just happened is I failed the thing that I'm supposed to make happen with a reroll. So now Shuttle's move pulled off even better. So he's like, oh, okay, so the thing I wanted you to happen didn't happen, which means it got even better for me. So basically, regardless of what the dice were going to say right here, no matter what the dice said right here, Shuttle was extremely happy with the outcome. So you guys, just so everyone can understand, like, what we're talking about when we're saying you make the game plan that you have to stick with. So he made the decision, and no matter what the outcome, regardless of what dice say, it's going to be a good situation for him. That's what we want you guys to grasp from this. This guy just moved in model 2.3 inches. Psh.
What a scrub.
So you always want to make your armies to do something like that, right? Now here, I was really comfortable going for what was essentially a 4-inch charge because I had +2 to charge. I'm not super happy about failing that. But when you can put yourself in a situation where like it doesn't matter what the dice say, like what Shuttle did, you're pretty much always going to be happy, and nothing can really go wrong.
See, so that extends the 6 all the way out there, which should probably be fine. Because there's no way I can base back here, so should be good.
You're good.
No, you're good. That's why I want you to get that golden ticket so we can go to Atlanta together.
Oh, I'm excited for it, man. I get to bring. It's so funny that they're letting me bring current Sons of Sanguinius. They should be.
I mean, the book's not out officially.
I know, you're right. It's just so funny, like how prolific leaks are at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like the book might as well be out.
I know, right?
Because the leaks are just so terrible. Man, Sons of Sanguinius is so much better than every detachment in that codex. It's so funny. Oh, everyone's like, oh, the codex is such an upgrade. I'm not bitching and moaning about the codex. I actually really like the codex, but it is not an upgrade.
I mean, I have secure an area already.
Yeah, you're good.
I was like, wait, is there like a secondary I need to think about right now? And
Nope.
like,
You've accomplished it all.
Did they just? No, they hugged. They hugged Jonathan.
Everybody hugs.
Let's see. So they can go like 9 out, and then they can't. Here we go, but they have +2 anyways, right?
What do you mean?
The knobs in the truck. They're the here we go guys.
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
follow me.
Follow me, lad.
So
So they
what's
move
their
8.
max?
So they get out
What's
11.
their max?
So they'll get out here.
So I want to put.
So it's probably be like a 10-inch.
Yeah, so if I put them like right about there.
Yep. And I can't
Maybe
here we
to
go
10.
them since they're inside shot.
Yeah, so 10-inch.
Yep.
That's fine.
Totally.
If you make it, you make it. It's like, yeah, okay. Do I have any visuals to this? Does that count?
Totally counts.
Excellent. These guys can just remain here. Although, to be fair, probably fine to just like shuffle here just so that they don't get piled into and fought against if you make that 10.
Yep. And the reason why he's saying, like, if in
Probably
case you make that
fine
10
with
right now,
that.
guys, is because I am now in a really bad position. Whereas previously I was in a great position. Now I'm in a terrible position. So you might see me have to take risk, which is really annoying.
I think I will move Cole out. Cole is a monster. He got updated.
But he gets to move through walls.
Yeah. Chad.
Legend.
Do I need to make sure those guys shoot? Probably not.
These guys have a 5-up armor
Do
save and T5 and 1 wound
there.
each. A 6-up down to pain.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Because Cole has blast.
No, nothing for you to concern yourself with. This guy has blast. Like, you're fine.
So I think these guys shuffle out and advance into here to shoot at that and then retreat. And then maybe we kill the truck, maybe we don't kill the truck. If we don't kill the truck, I'm just not gonna shoot the flamer bats and just consign them to death. I think we do that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, square. Plasma. Arc rifle. Arquebus. The others don't matter.
For the conversation that's happening in chat right now, I completely agree with Matt's bro effect. There is no way in any world where the LAG is an upgrade to Sons of Sanguinius. Yes, they do get advanced in charge on one strat, which is very good. I'll give them that, and literally everything else is a downgrade, including all the units, except for the Sangard. The Sangard are better, but they're also if it's 50 points, they're unusable. So
I will put a color on this one so I don't mix them.
Come on, chameleon.
They will be pretty in pink.
Listen, you didn't make them pretty in pink. You didn't Molly Ringwald me. Don't you tease me with a good freaking. Oh crap! What was the name of that guy? John. It wasn't John Woods. Who's the guy who made those movies?
Oh, you're
Director
tickling my
of
brain.
The Breakfast Club. Pretty in pink, all those. John Hughes. I said John Woods. John Hughes. Yeah, John Hughes films.
Let's see. Go underneath, please.
Oh yeah.
Then you go right there. And then the rest of you chumps.
And now it's gonna be really fun for everyone who's watching to like see for the rest of the game, because I can already see what's gonna happen now. You're the way that you see it all unfold here. This is why we really wanted to do the stream, so we could show you guys what a real setup and what a real game plan looks like. Because here, Shettel has essentially already won the game.
Well, it's my game to lose, I guess you could.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm not saying it's impossible. Trust me, I'm not dooming here. No. The point of what I'm saying is that because of the way that he set it up, I was forced to make this charge. Me making this charge, okay, cool. He's still probably at a little bit of a disadvantage, but he has a good way to move forward. When I fail this charge, now it's like 80% he's gonna win now.
I would say it tips more into like the 60-70 range.
I don't need to have an argument over semantics like that. But the point is, this is why we really want to show you guys what actually staging moving out is. So if you know what happens when you go first, when you go second, you don't have to waste time and you don't have to stress and make poor decisions.
Yes. So we can. Oh, actually, I need to shuffle this unit.
Do the truffle shuffle.
4, so 10. Do we get anywhere interesting? We get just inside this thing with the dark rifle. So because I measure 3D, he can go up there. The rest can just like shuffle along. Getting an extra arc rifle is very important. So he would have needed.
No, you
to
can't do
go,
that because this is an advance, right? You didn't know that you were going to roll a 4 on the advance here.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know if that's actually going to work.
That guy, did I move him the full 10? Let me see. Guitar Vanguard. With arc rifles, Guitar Vanguard. With Omni specs, that's him. Let me see. I have a log of measurements.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You can turn it off. Let's see, that's called. That's the arc rifle. That's that. That's it. I had 2 more inches on this guy.
Emil telling me that I have a beautiful singing voice. You freaking dirty little minx.
You do.
He's trying to charm me. What he doesn't know is that Linkin Park is potentially announcing their new reunion tour, and I'm gonna audition. I'm gonna try to be the new Chester. I'm gonna do it.
I would listen. Let's not ruin people's ears right now, but I would listen. Right, here we go. Now I feel a little bit more confident in maybe killing the truck, but that's only still a maybe. So let's do some shooting.
Let's just.
These dragoons will shoot at the truck.
Yep.
2 hits. 1 wound. AP 2. Ignore cover.
Damage.
So 2 damage.
Pew pew.
Then we can do the single arc rifle from this squad. Oh, I forgot. I need to like move that one up there so that it actually like sees that guy.
Oh, I'm rapid ingressing. So.
Oh yeah, go for it.
This just coming.
Stone boys in my backfield.
Who would have thought?
Let me aid you.
Thank you. Wee.
Mind the other 12-inch.
Right. Techno Archeo nerd. Techno nerd. Something like that.
Something like that.
They can't be seen. It's okay.
Yeah. Right. Let's see. What did I roll? That was your save right there, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do the arc rifle from the Pretty in Pink squad. We have a marshal in it. Still missed. Not so confident anymore. Let's do the shoot and scoot squad. Arc rifle misses on both of them. Fine. I won't kill it.
Well, that's very good for me.
That's a wound. AP 4.
Damage.
2 damage. The arquebus hits. Wounds. AP 3.
What do you mean you're not going to kill me?
It's only D3. 2. And then I have the pistol from the marshal. Yeah, I really needed like one of the arc rifles to go through in order to actually do enough damage to get rid of it. Because I don't think, because I don't think I necessarily want to kill the truck now and get the boys out.
Yeah, now you don't want to do it. I understand what you're saying now. You wanted to do it before so you can flame them to death, but now it's probably
exactly.
Not. Yeah, I gotcha.
So what I want to do now is I want to pay 1 CP for these sterilizers to advance in charge, to surround your truck.
Yep, that makes sense.
That way you can't get out properly.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably won't kill you. So, moving on. This Doomcrawler right here.
Let's see it.
2d3.
Plus 2.
So that is 4 plus 2 is 6. 5s. 1, no, strength 9, right? Yep.
That's disappointing.
And then the stubber into the boys here. Yep. That's just 6. That'll be 4s.
That hits on a 3 normal.
That's oh yeah, right, because it's always -1. Yeah, you're right. I'll just do the 1. That's a wound, probably. No, you're T5, right?
T5, yeah.
Yep, nothing there. That is all well and good. Let's do. Is there anything else with blast? Cole has blast.
So here, I kind of feel like now I'm. Is there a purpose in me being -1 to be wounded now? No, you still get the
Probably
you got the
not, because
disintegrator.
all of
Right.
these shots are also
Yeah,
anti-infantry.
and you got the disintegrator. So never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carry on, sir.
So 2 + 2 is 4.
2 + 2 is 4.
Rerolling once.
Yep.
That is saves.
Damage.
Flat 3.
All right, 3 of them.
Flat 3 only. Yeah.
1 dies, 2 dies, and 3 dies.
Then we can do the 6 last cannons because there's no more blast. Rerolling. 1 sustained. 2s. D6 + 1 each because it go through, right? So
yeah, I'll kill those,
right.
and then this one I'll roll. All right, so that's gonna be 5 dead.
Yes, sir. Then we can do the disintegrator. 18 from the other things, rerolling 1s. Sustained 5s. 5 AP
Those not
1.
twin linked?
No, those aren't twin linked. Only on the Dune Riders.
Ah, I see. Okay. And these guys get cover. And
Yes, sir.
6s kills 2. Well, it kills 1, and the knob takes a wound.
Then the big gun hits. Strength 12, so 2 wounds.
AP?
That'll be 4.
AP4. All right, so that's gonna kill this guy, and the other one is gonna be a 5-up save.
Oh yeah, right.
All right, damage.
So take 3 damage from the dice I already rolled, because I won't cheat you on that.
Okay. All right, takes 1.
Yep. Then the last gun from him to miss. 1 wound, AP 3.
All right, damage.
5.
2. Takes 4. Got 1 left. And then I'll just pick him up because you got him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fair enough. Cool. I will charge with the dragoons first.
Mm-hmm.
I will only target the boys, so that you would have to heroic with Gaskul.
Okay.
And then, if I feel like it, I will pile into Gaskul, potentially. Now, let's see. Would I have a decent chance of killing the Mega Nobs if I wound on 2s?
Do you wound on 2s?
Lance.
I'll just -1 to wound, so no.
Yeah, so 3s then.
Yep. You get
So it'll be
12 attacks each, hitting on 3s.
12 attacks, hitting on 3s, sustain 2, wounding on 2s, IP 3.
Could be.
A decent chance to get rid of them.
Yeah, it's pretty big if you do. And I think you're in a position right now where you're allowed to take that chance.
Yeah, because I think I'll do that. I think we do the tank shock, and then with the tank shock and that, we probably take the Mega Nobs.
Yeah, that sounds right. I would do that if I were you.
Yeah, so I'll declare into both.
Sure.
Hey, my Italian friend! How are we? So let's see. Gasgul's 1 inch is like
yeah,
all the way
you're
around,
in.
anyways, right? Yeah. So we make it. Then we make it. So we are within 1 of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
We spend the CP to tank shock Mr. Gaskell.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we actually do 3.
Yeah, so now they're boned. So now I'm not even gonna bother with the -1.
Yeah. And then we spend 1 on to charge the Thoraxi around the truck.
Yep.
7. We fly, so we can just Go from the back first, probably. 6, 7, 7. I need to make sure I have coherency to that back eye as well.
Yep.
Which could probably have right there.
Yeah.
Do 7 there. 7 there.
Then it's like what, these 4 right here?
Yeah, the 5 remaining there. So 7. I mean,
I think this guy works too.
7.
This guy gets it right there.
This guy gets 7 to here, but I don't think he
Nah.
gets coherency with everyone else. So it's probably.
I think you still block. You
Probably
definitely
more like-
still block me.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get out full 10
No,
there
no.
anyway.
So
So.
you're mission accomplished.
Yep, there we go. Any other charges? I do not believe so. Yep. So let's see if we manage to keep the truck alive.
Mhm.
And we want to. He would have had to go there.
Yep.
Otherwise, I would be cheating. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dudes. So that'll be 16 because they have 2 attacks each.
16. Let's see it.
We are within 6 of a battle line, sadly. So that'll be on 3s and 6s. Only 1, thankfully. AP1.
Takes wound.
Then we'll do 12 here. Hitting on 3s, but sustained 2. And do you want a -1, by the way, on this?
No, absolutely not.
Fair enough. AP3.
All right. So 2 damage each.
2 damage each, yeah.
Megan takes 2. It's happening.
Doesn't he die on that one?
He's got 2 up armor save.
AP3.
Oh, it's AP3? Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's 3 because Conqueror.
Okay. He's dead. Then Mikari soaks that one up then. And then these go on Mikari. Mikari. And a Mikari. Okay.
Makes sense.
Yep.
And then you fight back.
Jonathan Arkin will now fight back. Okie dokie. Let's do this. Okay.
Keep in mind, you are -1 to hit.
Yeah. I gotcha. Alright, so we'll punch you with the power claw first. Hits you on 5s. No hits. Then we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 choppas. 12 attacks.
Oh, and I will spend the Feel No Pain, but for what it's worth.
Yeah. That'd be 2 saves at AP1.
2 saves at AP1. Fail 1. Oh, fail both.
And then 1 more save at no AP.
1 more save at no AP. 5 up. Good.
Alright, and then we'll go over here. We have Makari's Lucky Stabba. It's going to hit you on a 5. No hit. And then we'll have Mr.
Ooh.
Gazgulmecker Traka. Might as well just do... Do you have an invul on these guys?
Yeah, 5 up on. It's 5 up on everything except the hovercrafts, basically.
Alright, well, we'll just do this. Probably just do a sweep then. Alright. 3s. Alright, 8 AP2.
8 AP2. 5 up.
2 damage
And
each.
then in 2s.
Oh.
Oh, why did it not do those 4? No. Yeah, okay, sure. Whatever, I'm being a dum-dum.
That's okay.
So
One survived
that
on one.
guy, yeah.
We'll just go ahead and do this consolidation while we're at it. That's basically it right there, man. I don't see how a way to fight out of this, but we will try, and we will try to persevere.
Exactly. And while you do that,
And we will
I
tag these guys, I think.
will go use the little servitors room.
Attaboy.
Be right back.
All right, so
Cat, don't let him cheat.
Yeah, right. Don't let me cheat. All right, so I am just gonna pass that on over to me. I'll go and give you. You'll get your. You'll have to pass it on when you get back. You get 5 for area denial, and you'll get 5 for secure no man's land. Discard with this. Pass it on over to me. I will get a 0. I'll draw 2 cards. I'm gonna draw a bring it down and a recover assets. Bring it down's not the worst right now, but I don't think it's possible for me to kill them. Recover assets is pretty damn challenging, actually. Okay. So we'll bring these guys over here. Recover assets, recover assets. So this guy's going to be... So basically, guys, I'm at a position right now where the only way I possibly win is I deny him later on in the game. Just kind of tough to do. But we will... Oh, we need to roll these damages out when he gets back. I'm just going to do my movement phase for right now. None of those damages will affect anything else. So I'm going to do that right now. Over here, these boys probably just need to advance and deny. Yes. They're going to die the second they step out. That's unfortunate. So it's going to have to be the truck. So we will have the truck do an advance. Let's check the OC of this thing first. OC3, so I can't deny him that. All right. I rolled a 4, so I am going to go a good 16. This is going to be 7. That's going to give me another 8. And I get 1 more, so I can just do like this. He has returned.
I have returned.
Nice. All right, we had a few fights we had to roll out still, but I just went ahead and started moving in my next turn because the fights don't affect anything. So I'll just punch you with the truck. Full hits. No wounds. Are you T3 or T4?
A T4 on the sterilizers.
All right, and then I guess I'll just actually just punch here
Oh,
first
yeah,
with these
right.
guys. It's 2 hits with the claw, no damage, and then with choppas, no damage, and you punch me back.
3. I'm in Conqueror and 2 at AP 1.
All right, you're gonna kill 2. All right, and then so my turn. I went ahead and scored your cards in for you if you wouldn't mind right clicking
Yep,
though.
excellent.
Thanks. So I drew a recover and a bring it down. So bring it down, I assume I'm gonna get it this turn. I don't have to, but I assume I will.
Need to get the entire unit though. That's the problem with this.
Oh yeah, I know I'm screwed. Yeah, I understand. This guy is probably just gonna get me some recover. I'm gonna recover with some boys here.
Makes sense.
Just because I don't think it's possible for me to get anything over here. I mean, technically possible, but
Yeah.
What is that? 16, so -6. So yeah, that's 10 inch on that as well. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think any of those are possible, so they're probably just gonna stay here.
Here we go. For the 8.
I guess that could work, right? Shit.
The risk is that I intervene with call and probably severely kill you.
Yeah, but yeah. Oh, he's got some okay melee, doesn't he?
He has 8 plus 2d6.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
It'll all be AP 3, 2, and 1.
No, because I think I'm in a position right now where I just basically phone it in if we weren't doing this just to be teaching right now.
Yeah. Like
So
how would you maximize point
how would I
saves
maximize
basically?
in a team setting? There are points to be grabbed. In a single setting, there's basically no winning here. Um,
It depends on the on how the standings are calculated. If battle points matter for standings, you still probably
yeah,
want to
of
maximize.
course, right, of course.
Right, so that's a thing that you
Yeah.
need to like consider for the tournament you play in.
Um, so basically, what we've done here, guys, is we've lost the game. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some dumb stuff to try to upset the plan. That's more or less where we are at this point. So I
Yeah.
am gonna go ahead and do an here we go on these boys. And we're going to go ahead and give them a 8-inch charge into the Vanguard squad, or the Ranger squad, and that Scorpius.
Those are vanguards, so
I actually
keep
don't
in
think I
mind
can do that anyway.
those are -1 to your OC if you are within 3.
Yeah, nothing's relevant right now, Shetzel. So right
No,
now...
I'm just for the stream.
Oh,
Just
actually, it's
for
impossible. So now I'm
the
not going to
stream.
bother, because I can't stand here.
Oh,
So yeah, no.
right. So
So
it would be a
yes,
9
yeah.
then with. There we
So
go.
we won't bother. Oh, all right. So they'll just stay still. So they're gonna go ahead and do me a recover.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna recover with this guy. I am likely going to be recovering with a Stormboy squad that comes down to be.
Oh, I forgot to put down the Caldas. She would have been like here.
Yeah, it's cool.
9 away there would be there.
Yeah,
So
something like
you'd
that.
still be good on that. Yeah.
Cool. Let's go ahead and put these Stormboys
Because you have to
somewhere.
bring in the Caldas, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. We'll do a recover with.
Because it is. Blah, 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 blah.
Do a recover here. So then let's go ahead and move these guys first.
If this model is not and then yeah, you have to set it up. Right, so you have to be wary of her heroic and whatever.
Yeah, just I gotcha. Maybe I just come to be here. It gives me yeah, we'll just do this one. Give myself a 3-inch here. I don't need no flamers. I don't need no flamers. Then these guys are just gonna park their little butts right here. No, that's actually not gonna work either, because she just walks back and kills them. Ugh, Orks suck right now. There's nowhere to do a recover actually over here. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Okay.
Jonathan.
I know.
Funny.
Would you like to overwatch me?
That's a good question. Is there any other viable Overwatchers? How many seats do I have? I have one. No, I do not want to Overwatch you.
Okay.
I need it for the field of pain here.
Cool. So then let us go ahead and play some Warhammer. Right, so these guys are going to come down here. They're going to give me some recover assets.
Makes sense.
And, oh, I need to battle shock the truck. Not that it really matters, but I will. All right, so the truck is battle shocked. Actually, it does matter, because if you kill me, now when you kill me, I can't pew pew away. So actually,
yeah. Kareem.
All right, that's basically everything I can do here. So let us start a shooting phase. I'm going to shoot some pistols into your Calidus. I'm going to throw a grenade first.
Big 4.
Ah, she's got 1 left. And then we have some pistols. 1 hits. It wounds. She lives. Ooh. Balls. Okay, then that's more or less the whole shooting phase. So let's go ahead and do a charge phase. I will go ahead and charge my Storm Boys into the Skitari, I believe, and yeah, we'll charge. I think we're gonna charge them into Traxi.
Makes sense.
Yep. So they'll take 8.
Not gonna tag anything else.
No.
Don't want to do the Caldas. Oh, she fights first, right?
Yeah, exactly. Can't charge her.
Makes sense. And now I can't upbeat Downy either because you're within 3
Correct.
and I am not within engagement range, so I can't do the D6 thing, right?
Exactly.
Oh, I haven't used them much since the
Oh,
new thing.
yeah. But yeah. Okay, so that's that, and I think that's the only charge I can make, so that's the only one I'm going to bother with, and let's just go ahead and resolve that. I have a knob. He's going to hit you on 4s. That's going to be 3 hits. He's going to wound you on 2s. That's going to be 3 saves. AP2 damage 2 on the Traxie.
3 guys.
Pew, pew, pew.
Actually, I will take this gentleman.
Ah, you sneaky git. All right, then we'll have some choppas. Strength 4, so 6 AP1. Oh, kills 2 more.
2 more. Let's pull. I mean, they're all longer tricks anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'll get another 10.
Yep, yep, yep. And I have no OC right now because I'm within 3 of you anyway.
Yeah, they're OC. You're OC 0.
Yeah. So none of that is relevant. I do believe I'll tag them, though.
Was he closer to that one or the Caldas?
It's clearly closer to them, right?
Oh, yeah, clear. Yeah.
I think I'll do it like that. Do that, and I can do that. Then now you fight.
All right. These guys don't matter, so I guess.
Use the heart of the dice, someone said.
I mean, he's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong, baby.
Let's see. I'll do 1 guy at Gaskell and then 8 attacks into those guys, I guess.
Nice.
Because, Maccabi.
Yeah, I will -1 to wound the boys.
Yep. 1 on Maccabi.
He's dead.
Hey! Let's go, because you can't reroll that, right?
Oh, no.
All right. 3s and 4s. 2.
Oh, they just died. It's AP2.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, then it's going to be Jonathan's turn. That's not going to work.
Mr.
Definitely
Jonathan.
closer here. 1.2. So I just got in closer than 1.2. 1.1, and now I engage you as well. 1.1. Can I get to here? 1. Yep, that works. No, he probably has to stay there, but you can come there. Okay. So we'll hit with all the boys first. We'll hit them all into the dragoons.
Yep. I'll use a fail no pain on the dragoons right away.
All right.
Bless you, Jonathan.
Thank you, dear sir. We have 1 rocket launcher boy. He's gonna hit you on. Am I -1 to hit you right now?
Yes, because I'm still in the protector.
All right, cool. And then I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 times 3 is 18.
Maths.
Heyo. +3. We'll wound you on 5s. Oh, that was a really good one. 10, AP1.
Oh,
Kills a guy.
kills that guy and doesn't explode.
And a nerd takes a
Take
wound.
a win.
We've got a claw. It's going to be 2 hits. That's going to be 1 wound, AP2 damage 2. 2 damage. No damage. And then we'll go Mr. Gaz. He's got 12 attacks. All right. 3s. 12 AP2 damage 2.
5.
Oof.
In 2s.
Oh, I forgot to
Probably
charge
this
these
time.
guys. Shit. That was the other charge.
Oh,
I
yeah,
had.
go
All
for
right,
it.
Yeah,
Go
that
for
that
it.
was the other charge I had. What am I talking about?
No.
Put your guy down, see if they make the charge. Oh, they made the charge. Okay.
Well, look there, right?
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
So
Because that's how I'm supposed to be getting my bring it down.
So that guy dies. And then that guy takes a wound.
Yeah. And then he just does his pylon in first.
Yeah, let's just say that you fought with them first, obviously.
Why? Because they hit the same as gas.
Yeah, but you would have had to hit there first. So.
We just need to redo it, is all.
Oh, you want to like, do it?
Yeah, well, there's no way you can estimate what they do, because...
Ah, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, like, just have them fight, because Gaskell will hit anyways if the guy remains.
Yeah, Gaskell will hit as what remains, but we have to redo it. It's just, that's the only fair way to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. 5 times 3 is 15 attacks. I'm going to explode on 5s. I'm not going to -1 to win these guys. Go. And then wound you on 3s. Alright, it's going to be 12 AP2 damage too.
That's exactly the same as gas.
It is.
In 2s. So that guy dies.
Yep.
And then 3, 5, 6, 7 with this.
Mhm.
And then
3.
3 on the last guy.
Then we get a war boss.
Explode.
And you get 4 more from the war boss. AP2
Yeah,
damage too.
and then take 1 mortal on like the guys within 6 of, let's say, death guy.
Cool. And that was then you got 4 more from the war boss here.
4 more.
Yeah. Right. So that's why we had to redo it, because that's what they do.
Nice.
Yep.
So Gaskell does nothing, but it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. And then these guys just pile in and they'll do their attacks here. And I'll say that those guys can't reach just because of pile and stuff. All right, so that's just going to give me 3 into them, which will be 9 attacks. All right. And then 4s. 2 saves, AP1.
Kill a bird.
Kill a bird.
Alright, we are within 6.
Right.
6s versus 5s. Am I likely to kill it? Probably not, right?
Probably not.
So 8 attacks under boys.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, because battle line thing. 1 AP1.
1 AP1. Guy bites it. I'm gonna kill a missile launcher. All right. Then you get to punch me. Let's just say you were smart about it. And that was my fault for forgetting the charge. So you just go and do the punches. Okay.
Nothing.
My dude punches you. 1 hit. No wound. And I think that, and then you get to punch me with your Vanguard here.
Oh right, there's dudes here. So it's 3 attacks from those dudes. Reroll for the marshal.
And the reason why I tagged these guys was because I didn't want him just to be able to freely pick everything up wherever he wanted. Because he can't really pick this squad up right now because he wants to score the primary. This squad he would have been free to pick up. That's why I tagged them.
3 at AP, 2 on the Stone Boys.
It's from the Marshal?
That's the Marshal,
yeah. AP damage 1 or what?
Damage 1, yeah.
1. Alright, so we'll kill a knob, and we'll kill this guy's base. So you're 3 inches. You can come over here. You can't get within 3 inches of my dudes. I've got OC, 4 on here right now. And this guy's base, so yeah, we'll kill him. That's fine.
And then 3 is like right there.
Yep.
So then I have 5.
How do you have 5?
And you're within 3 of the units.
Oh no, I'm battle shocked to the truck. Oh right, you still have these guys alive, don't you? What am I talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, whatever. Then that's not the right one. It has to be this one.
Right, fair enough.
Yeah. Because those guys are still alive. It has to be that one, which means no, you still get it, so it doesn't matter. So you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all good.
I don't think it even stops me from
it
the
makes no difference
here to
Yep.
All right.
And that is turn. So I will get bring it down for how many wounds was in that unit?
Because it's wounds per unit.
Yeah. Was it 20?
Right? So that'll be 7, 14, 21.
Oh, nice. Right? So that would be a 8.
2 plus 2 plus 2.
6. Right.
Yeah.
That's the best I've ever done on that.
Right? I think so.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, because it's 2, and then it's 2 for 15 plus, and then it's 2 for 20 plus. Yep.
Yeah, the buff is cumulative, so monster vehicle units give with wound characteristics of 20 with a ward 6.
Yep. Done.
Yeah, perfect.
Recover assets is ongoing. We will be on into your turn. You'll get another fat 10 on your primary.
With this, I would get 15 because I have all 3.
Assuming you pass your battle shock, yeah.
I could also just auto pass it if I fail.
I'm gonna hit you with my truck first. And that's gonna give
But I
me
passed.
3 hits.
For what it's worth.
All right, just one save.
Yeah, and I rolled an 11, so it's take a wound.
Mhm.
Right, cool.
Yeah, I'm in the wall.
Yeah, that makes sense. So obviously I am way ahead on primary. There's no way we do a secondary. We get cleanse and behind. We can do that.
Well, that's at the end of the third round anyway.
Yeah. We can easily get a behind by just moving these guys normally.
Mhm.
That is good.
That is good.
So I need to kill me some knobs.
Kill you some knobs, baby.
Things are not.
Snobs.
So this turn, what do we do this turn? This turn, I think we are good on throwing out these guys. And then we kill the truck and enough so we get rid of these, so we secure Omega for a certain somewhat safe thing. I think we start. Let's think about it. Calder, the boss now, Warbot. Calder's probably stops the Storm Boys from getting you a 6 recover.
Probably.
Right?
Oh, battle shock her real quick, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh yeah.
She fails.
She has 6. 6. Yeah, she fails. So who do I put the thrall net on? Who do I put the thrall net on?
So what are your big concerns going on for the rest of the game right now at this point? What big concerns do you have?
My big concerns are just keeping you down on points.
Yep.
Because my things will die eventually, so I'm
Sure.
just like keep you down on as many points as possible. This alpha doesn't matter right now. When it's my turn again, it'll be gone.
Completely irrelevant.
And you're not on it right now. So that's super duper irrelevant.
Right.
I need to make sure I get my cleanses off.
Which means you can't. Oh, and yeah, that's gonna be
oh yeah,
hard
I can just move the Dune Rider up here and the Dune Rider up here, and then
yeah. Fair play. Dune Riders are great.
and then we're good on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I honestly just think I just like push to remove assets.
I don't even think you need to bother, right? Because you can even give me this as long as I don't take this. So you just flood everything here, and then then you win the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you don't even have to worry about killing anything. I mean, go ahead and kill him if I'm here, right? But you don't have to worry about any of this. All you have to do is
like
flood this.
All I need to do is just like make sure that thing dies.
Yeah, kill the truck right now.
Contents, and then we're good.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So just move that there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do we need to play it? Is there any value? Do people want to see us play it out?
Just put yourself in position, just so everyone can see.
Yep, makes sense.
Let's put yourself in position, because I'm not sure, because not everyone else might not be able to see exactly what we're seeing, right?
Yeah, fair enough. So what I will be doing is that these Rangers would be going.
Hey guys, I realized I forgot to roll for last turn to see if I was gonna get CP, so I just failed it, so that's fine.
So 7, I just move block Gazgul and shoot at knobs.
So what he's doing right now is he's making sure there's no long bomb chain consolidation pattern I might potentially be able to get Gaz to his home field, because that's the only secret mission that I can possibly score, really.
There's no more rangers here, right? So I delay Gaskell here for a turn. I'll probably like the. There's too many turns that you need to get over there,
Exactly.
right?
Like if you don't do this, it's possible I can just advance up here and then I can pile and consolidate and finagle something.
Exactly.
But putting a turn of block me here makes that no longer a choice.
The disintegrator will advance.
And taking away your opponent's choice. That is the way.
Call will advance.
Call. He's a slut.
He's a big slut. These guys. Just make sure we have our special weapons on. I rolled a 3, right?
Yeah.
So we have 9 inches of absolutely great movement. And we are wholly on here.
You're wholly on. Is that a hover tank? Or is that like actually flat on the ground?
It is a hover tank. There's
Okay.
like
It has a hover tank in real life?
it's like little things under here, and then there's like a little gap underneath the
Gotcha.
braces.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's being weird.
He's alright. No stress
Being
there.
weird. Being weird, Jonathan.
So basically what we want everyone to see here is we want to make sure that you can understand just from the positioning what has to happen. Effectively, the only thing I can do for the rest of the game now is I can push through here to try to get myself a 15 on the Omega. The only other thing I could potentially do is I could try to push through, and I might actually successfully get this to get myself to 8. This might happen. Probably.
It is very probable.
But it actually seems quite hard, but it's definitely a possibility. So Shuttle might not be able to stop me from that, but it doesn't matter because it's not enough points to really make a difference. But if I got this and I got this, that would be a bit of an issue. So what he's done here now is he's basically guaranteed that I don't take this for turn 4, even if I do get it for turn 5.
And turn 8 is there, so I think that's where we spend our CP for advance and charge.
Yep.
I move 8 plus 8, so 16.
Yep.
That is very much a guaranteed charge.
Mm-hmm. And so now basically the only hope I have of screwing his plans up is I'm hoping and praying for a 6, so I can careen. But you know what? The cool thing about that stratagem is it allows you to hope and pray for the 6, other than just being like, oh well, there's no chance, right?
It is one of the most like frustrating things to happen playing against orcs. It's having a careen appear when you're positioning like this.
I wouldn't say it's like actually a good stratagem, just because it is so unreliable.
4 to pivots.
But its existence is cool.
So we will go here and cleanse.
Cleanse.
The Ballistari will advance 12. So he will be able to touch this guy. This guy. Let's see. Can they all see now? What's the?
You got a disintegrator right there, bro. You don't even need to go see. You're fine.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, you can all see. I think.
Yeah.
That's your line, actually.
Yeah, so 2 of them can see. It's fine.
You can finagle it, I'm sure. But...
I can't pick up the token. There's no way I can finagle. They're too big.
All right.
This Scorpius.
That's 4. You just went through the wall there. Right, yeah.
Oh, let's see. 4 there.
That's 8. And there you go.
There we go. 12.
Give yourself a little cleansey poo.
Another little cleanse. All right, so I have some decisions on my last dudes. I don't think I want to give you that point just yet. I don't think I need the troll net anymore, so I can throw them away over here to deny you these primaries.
Seems reasonable.
I think I probably just remain in combat with these vanguards. And then the Calidus prevents you from doing that. How many LCs Gasco?
Not enough to matter.
Yes, yeah, so. Yes, I think she just goes there.
She moves
tries to
7,
stop
bro.
that. Oh, she moves 7 now, sorry. She probably always moved 7.
She did.
And I'm just a dum dum.
Nah, you're just a silly bear who's having a great Friday night with a little Warhammer. Which, by the way, we greatly appreciate all of you guys spending your time hanging out with us on. Having a nice little Warhammer evening is always a blast.
We are super appreciative of everyone staying, chatting, having a good time, just enjoying the vibes.
We even like that one guy who thought the new Blood Angel Codex is an upgrade. We even like you.
At least publicly.
I did take a little bit of sick pleasure watching Jack Carpster forfeit his first game on stream. After he said it was the best thing ever made. I was I disagree with you. People called me, oh, well, Jack said that it was really good, so you're stupid. It's like, I don't know about that, bro. Jack's a great player, but I disagree with him.
Seems fine. Okay, sure. So we have some dudes. We're doing some stuff. We're vibing. We're having a good time. Cleanse.
I'm gonna roast up some
massively fuck up that
portobellos.
truck.
Watch me roll nothing but 5s, and you're just screwed.
I know, right? So if this heavy stubber
Yes.
kills that guy,
Yes.
I'm still -1 for the rest of the activation, right?
Of course.
Yep, makes sense. Let's do that. I'm gonna shoot there and there, I guess.
Yep.
Ooh, we get hits. We get a wound.
I take a wound.
Oh shit! I'm gonna kick you.
The eternal conflict. The eternal conflict.
Let's see. That is
5 plus 1.
plus 1, another 6.
2 hits.
Ooh, we get some hits.
4 is the wound. 1 wound.
1 wound.
Kills guy.
Yeah. And then we could do these guys. Everything into your boys. Sniper doesn't do the snipey things. Plasma doesn't do the plasma thing. Arc rifle does a hit.
Do you need to roll overcharges for these plasmas, by the way?
I do.
Okay.
It fails. I'll do the hazardous. There we go. And then 12 from the rifles.
Visas.
And 6s.
Are those anti-infantry 4 or something?
Not on the Rangers.
Oh.
They are just strength 4.
And
it's still flat 1, right?
What?
Flat -1, or
no,
is
it's only
-1?
-1. It's only -1 if you're over my strength now.
Oh, take 1 more then.
All right. So I should have guys in cover there. Oh, you ignore cover. Right?
No, yeah, ignore cover on all the little guys.
You said it's AP1. Right. One
Yes,
guy takes
sir.
a wind.
So let's continue with these purple guys.
Purple guys.
Let's see. All the special weapons can see. Can he see? Probably
Can you
not.
see what I see?
Out of range. Out of range. Out of range. So 2 radiums and a special weapon. No, 3 radiums. So 9.
Yeah, Josh, we petitioned to allow Shuttle to run Admech at the WTC, but we were overruled.
Sure.
We have determined that we were correct, though.
And then Force.
Force?
2 saves.
I'm sorry,
AP1 ignore cover.
AP1 ignore cover into the boys, or it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Knobs.
Knobs. All right, one guy takes a wind and dies.
Yep. The plasma.
Plasma.
We have a marshal. Not that.
Do you die? No.
No. Arc rifle.
Arc rifle. Still -1 if you're higher strength. Yep.
Yeah, that's a dev wound.
Oh, it's a dev wound. You kill a guy.
3 damage. We kill a guy. Let's do a sniper. It hits. It doesn't wound. All right, let's do a single pistol into your storm boys.
You're gonna pistol me seriously? You
Oh
dirtbag.
no,
You
never
dirtbag.
mind. Never mind. She's gonna flame her here, I guess.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
it
just being
D3
annoying.
damage now?
No, it's still just damage one. It was a misprint on the initial release, but it's still only damage one.
Thank God. Anti-infantry 2, right?
Yeah. All right. Let's see. He'll die, and you'll die.
All right, I think that's everything over here in Distraction Alley.
Mhm.
We can start on fun stuff.
Yep.
4 last cans
Let's do
into
it.
your truck.
Let's do it. I dare you. Bet you won't. I bet you won't,
River
nerd.
once. 2 saves.
1 damage. Do you
Time
have?
take 2.
You really wanted to reroll it, didn't you?
I did. All right, let's do
Belzars?
probably call
Yeah.
D3. 2 shots. 2s. Reroll. Not that.
All right. Okay.
Let's do the disintegrator then, I guess.
Disintegrator it is.
Ooh, reroll once. 3s.
How much?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 wounds left.
The other gun. Reroll once. And strength 9, so 3s, right? Twin links. D6.
Dead.
There we go.
No, he didn't do it. All right. It's a
And
tragedy.
then it's probably
Yeah, because now I can't even -1 to wound or fight undeath or anything like that.
yeah. And I'll kill the war boss with precision first, so that even if you survive, I mop up next turn.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll still be within 6 of these nerds, so I'll still be -1 to hit you on the swing back.
No, not these, because I'm not in protector.
Fair play.
I need that. That's why they had the state changed thing. The dragoons.
One of these nerds died.
Then we can do the vanguard shooting at you. That'll be all of them because the omnispec still sees.
Oh my.
21. Rerolling once. Because these don't have any special with them. Yep. And force.
Why don't they have specials with them?
They don't have the leader with them. I only have 2 marshals.
Ah.
There we go. I think that is it for my shooting. I will spend the CP for the advance and charge on the rust stalkers.
Yep.
Wow!
They did it.
7 plus 2, so big 9.
7 plus 2 for a big 9.
Yeah. Go like here. Go like there. And 9 gets us right there. Right there.
So I can heroic intervene with these boys here, right? And I don't fail my recover.
No, if you make a move, you fail. Any move that is not a pile or consolidate.
Ah, yes, that's true. Yep.
Let's see. That's annoying. That's annoying. So he doesn't have to base. So I guess we could do that. AP1 doesn't matter, right? Or AP2 doesn't matter, so
Irrelevant.
that's fine. I think I want the reroll once though from Call.
Cool.
I think losing 5 attacks is worth rerolling once, right?
Oh yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, and
Just
then
out of 45 dice, you're gonna roll more than 5 ones. So
yeah, Caldas goes in here.
Mhm.
Can you interrupt? No. Yeah, so I guess we'll just fight. Caldas is still 5 attacks, right?
Yes, sir. Lethal and strength 5.
Hitting on that at least, right?
Yep. 1 lethal.
Oh,
I pulled it up. It doesn't matter. So these,
yeah, so
those two
those
don't.
two. AP something.
Alright, so 2 die.
Fives. Yep.
Perfect. So I'll
Which
still
means
score.
that you complete recover.
Yeah.
Over here.
Over here.
Threes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Reroll
reroll ones was correct.
And then
Force.
strength 5,
Force.
so force, and then 3 dev wounds. Everything on the war boss first, please.
Sure. All right.
So he dies.
So he takes 6. Get rid of those and get rid of those, and then you kill 1, 2, 3. All right.
Sounds good.
You didn't want to charge here or anything, right?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Because then you'd just wipe me.
Oh yeah, that's true. These guys really are that bad, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right. Well, let me go
So
ahead.
it's literally better to just sit there and give you a 0.
Gotcha. Okay. So I've got these Storm Boys. They have 4 attacks each now. So we'll hit you on
Ooh.
3s. Okay. And wound you on 3s. All right. That's gonna be 4 saves. AP 1.
4 saves. AP 1. 2 down.
Pew pew.
I'll pull these 2 chumps in the back. They tripped.
Yup.
They heard a big wall and they were like, "Oh shit!"
Holla! I got 1 Storm Boy trying to hit that Calidus. Oh, full house. Ooh, 2 wounds. Get her.
Ooh.
Get her, boy. Bitch. Then we'll go. I'll just hit my knobs. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. 5 times 4 is 20 dice. Hit you on 4s. That's good. Wound on 2s.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because the war boss gives +1, of course.
Yeah. That's gonna be 12 AP2 damage too.
12 fives.
Okay.
Lose 5 dice.
Alright. Yep.
I'll keep the Princeps. I totally forgot about his thing. For 5.
Pew. We'll do things.
Yeah, so like the Rust Stalkers aren't like the most amazing, but they just like
No,
they
they're so
neuter
fast
a
and they're
unit.
reliable. Yeah, right. They're
Yeah.
so fast and they're gonna do what you want them to do.
Yeah, because people sort of expect them to be like, oh, we finally have like a super punchy melee unit, but it's like
They don't need to be that.
Yeah, I kill a war boss and like three knobs, right?
Exactly.
But that means that unit can't interfere with the rest of my plan.
That's a big deal. And they can wrap in a vehicle. They've got all these things they do. Like I think they're great value. Okay.
Yep.
Then I think that is you can just punch these Storm Boys if you want with your Marshal. And then I'll just draw my cards and we'll see how it goes there, and then we'll probably call it.
Yeah, so
I would like to do my Wa turn. I would like to enjoy my Wa turn. My 2 units that actually gets activated.
So 4 from the normal guys,
Sure.
3 for the Marshal. Conquer 1 wound, AP 1.
Alright, he killed a guy.
Marshal hits on 2s, actually, now that I think about it.
Oh my.
So that was still all hits. Strength 6. AP 2.
Alright, they're dead. You did it. You did it.
I did a thing!
You did it.
I'm gonna go pile and touch this and give a lot more OC.
Yeah, because these guys are still OC 1 for what it's worth.
Yeah. But I'm just gonna make it that much more annoying for you to potentially get an 8.
You think you can annoy me? You could never annoy me. That's how you know you've already lost. Because you think you could annoy me. That's true. You could probably.
I could bring back my Kasrkin.
Bro, don't you dare. If you guys remember freaking Kasrkin from 9th edition, oh my god. It's the only time I've ever rage quit a game. I was playing Shuttle, and like we did like 4 re-reacts over the course of 10 minutes because like I just couldn't figure out how to play into it.
It basically wasn't possible.
Yeah.
Especially on the 2d6 layout, because that was in person at 2d6, wasn't it?
No, that was online.
Oh, it was online.
Yeah, it was online. Battle Shocks, I owe you for the truck. Let's see. The truck should be up to 5 because he heals, so he doesn't owe Battle Shock anymore. Then no one else owes. But oh yeah, this last little storm boy back here owes
These.
battle shock.
Oh, they were 6. Yeah.
He's a failed boy. These
They're
guys are
fine.
good. So yeah, I got my 6 on recover. So let's just see where we can go. I'll get no primary again. Let us play some Varhammer. So I got a defense stronghold and I got a storm. So storm
Yep,
is pretty
I'll
much
just,
certainly going to happen.
Oh yeah, you can just put that. Well, no, maybe not.
No, I'm just going to take this. I have a full unit
Oh
of
yeah,
beast
fair
snaggers
enough.
here.
Oh yeah, right.
There's an entire squad of
It
beast
is
snaggers there,
actually
bro.
full. I just haven't let you use it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you know what?
Oh right, we gotta fight here.
Let's do it.
That's fun.
You go first.
You first.
Oh, me first. Alright, cool. I'll go first.
It was my turn.
No damage.
Oh, can I do it? Oh, if you want. Oh, you still have a 5.
It's done.
I am the champion. Can I move 3?
I think you.
No, I'm still stuck.
Okay, that's funny. All right. Okay, so basically this is here. What do I do? Defend is done. There's no way you can stop that. Gaz is probably just gonna kill them. These dudes are gonna kill. These guys are gonna kill them. These dudes will kill purple. Beast snaggers will kill them. That'll lock this down for round 4. Basically makes it impossible for me to get this, even if I take you off of this one, I can't get it, which means you, and then even if you don't get it,
yeah, there's just too much shit, right?
Yep. So I think that's it. Yeah, I don't need to do this. That's cool. So basically here, guys, basically what happens here is Gas kills these nerds just because someone has to kill them. Knobs and this guy together kill these guys. This objective no longer exists, so it's irrelevant. I'm gonna get Storm here because these boys are gonna kill the purple squad. My snaggers are gonna get out. Right here, my truck will move back behind them. The snaggers will charge and kill this squad. Okay, so basically the only chance I have right now is the secret mission, which we all see what the only secret mission that I could potentially do is get one of my battle line units behind the enemy line and kill all of his battle line units, because none of his battle line are in the back line. So basically the only play I have right now, but Belisarius is battle line, right?
I can give him battle line.
Oh, how does that?
He could.
So you can use that just to deny my secret?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so it's impossible for me to swear then, because there's no way I can kill Belisarius here. Even like I can kill this squad, the Vanguard vets, the Vanguards here. I can kill all of these guys here, no problem. But there's just nothing that can get to him. Like my knobs will kill these dudes, and they'll.
Yeah, so like once the knobs are gone, there's nothing to kill Cole.
Yeah.
Because the beast boss would have been over here.
Yeah, exactly.
So his mortals and anti-monster could have done it.
It's the only way I could have done them. My war boss could potentially do it, but like there's just no way he's gonna get in. You'll just move these guys here, which means there's no way for me to score a secret. So it's basically impossible to catch up. So even if I max primary, let's say I get 8 here in round 4. Shuttle is basically guaranteed an 8.
Yep. And then probably a 15.
So I'll get 4 on that. I'll get 3 on that. Then you'll just draw your 2 next cards. Recover and call. You can't get call.
Yeah, I can't get call.
So you'll get a storm. That seems very unlikely.
Unlikely. I would have spent the CP.
Yep.
Mark for death.
Probably also very unlikely, because I'll just choose them, and like him.
Gaz.
Yeah, so you can't get that either. So you won't score
either of those. That. Probably get like 3 for recover, because like Dune Rider back here.
Dune Rider.
Dude, this guy could move back here. This guy could like go here.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So you'll get 3 on that.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. You would put them there to make it so that I can charge into you. You do that. And then I will draw.
Overwhelming and extend for the final. Overwhelming, I could probably get like 1. Extend would be 3. Probably.
Overwhelming, I'll get 3, I would assume, in round 4. And behind, maybe I'll get 3. And then in round 5, I'll get a 6 on that, because I'll just teleport, snick route somewhere, and assassinate. Maybe. If I
the marshals would probably be dead.
they'll already be dead, and I won't be able to get to him anyway. and she'll be too far away for me to like battle to do anything about.
Yeah.
Unless for some reason the truck was able to to tank shock her, but well, I'm just gonna assume I'm not gonna be in position for that.
Yeah, just up here and
Yep.
down here.
So that's going to be the end of the score. So basically, guys, the big takeaway from this game, the one thing that really was just the thing that wins the game, it's not me losing the dice roll here. If I lost the dice roll, it's a different game. Don't get me wrong, and it's certainly not a blowout by any means. And I actually think there's a decent chance for the Orks to potentially win. But the decision that Shetzel made that won the game, even though he went first on supply drop, which is a big disadvantage, is he set me into a position where I had to charge my Beast Snagas in turn 1. The reason why I had to make this charge is because I had to kill the tasers, and then I had to tag this big unit of Vanguard. I probably would kill the Vanguard, and I wouldn't quite be, and I might be able to tag the Iron Strider. Then he's in a position where he's gonna have to fall back, shoot, and kill me, and get in, and he is gonna have to earn his win. Me failing that, though, puts him in an even better position. So he had the advantage even with me making that charge, which is crazy to think of. So me failing that basically puts him at like 80% win rate, where all he needs to do is just not make a big mistake.
Because that's the thing, right? It's all about controlling the game state.
That's it.
It's all about controlling what the opponent does. If you go first and you do not put your opponent in a position where he has to move in ways you expect him to move, and this takes game knowledge. You won't get this immediately, right?
Right.
But if you can do actions that force your opponent to do predictable things that you know they're gonna do, you can keep all of that in your mind and essentially just formulate a plan where it goes like, okay, he does this, I react with this. That's probably in an abundance, right? I don't go, okay, I just barely kill the truck, right?
Right.
That's not something I generally go for. Because you saw the play with the Taraxi up here, right? One of the reasons I did what I did was like, okay, I killed the truck, I flamed the boys. Perfect. I don't kill the truck, I charge the Taraxis around it, and that truck is useless for the rest of the game.
Yep.
So either way, even if I don't kill him with dice, all I need to do is spend 1 CP and roll like a 4 on a charge.
Yeah, 4-inch charges are easy.
With a reroll. With a reroll.
4-inch charges with rerolls are easy.
Yeah. Hey.
But you hopefully you guys understand. If you understand, just like drop a U in chat or something, or hit the like button and subscribe, because that's how we want you to perform. If you guys are going to be participating in the current TTS tournament that Shetzel and I are hosting in the Discord, which is available to YouTube members or coffee members only, then we really want you to take this thought process into that tournament. And because it's a tournament where you're allowed to change your list in between rounds, you're allowed to play with things that you realize just didn't quite perform well in your list. Like, let's say that you saw a situation in round 1 where, shoot, had I had my Warlord on an uppy downy character, then I could have won the game. But I didn't have my Warlord on an uppy downy character, which means I couldn't perform that secret mission. So then you can actually alter your list to be able to play for a secret mission if it becomes necessary. So we want you guys thinking about these things with your armies. This idea of knowing what you're going to do in either scenario and not relying on dice is where you consistently win Warhammer. You got anything else to add, Shetzel?
Yeah, I mean, like, and here you also see the thing about having multiple plans within plans, right? So someone might have one particular plan, or like, this is what I'm gonna do. But then you have to figure out, what if that fails? What if I fail that charge? What are my contingencies here? And that's one of the reasons that I deployed sort of balanced in this supply drop mission. Because then I know that, okay, shit, I went first. It's like, okay, so I do a little shuffling. I position myself for like maybe a 10. He probably wants to stop me from getting a 10, because then I start to snowball, right? So then he has to come out, we have to trade, he gets a 5, I get a 5. Turn 3 rolls around, we both have probably like 5 primary each, or 10 primary each. Bam! Secret mission is on the table, we're going for that. But then he fails the charge, so it's like, alright, shit, Kawabunga it is, I guess.
So one thing I could have done a little bit better, right, is so generally speaking, if I have a 4-inch charge and a CP in the bank, I expect to make that charge. I don't really plan around failing that charge. I could,
No, like
however, have
you
planned.
fail your sixes and your opponent makes his nines. That's the thing.
I
So if you get to a
yeah,
5, that's probably like, yeah,
I
that's the
plan
5
on
reroll.
failing 6s. I don't plan on failing 4s. However, taking away from a game like this, you can plan on failing 4s. And one thing that I could have done very different is I could have taken this beast boss and I could have moved him 6 to be right here. I could have moved this entire squad up right here to the point where maybe he gets to shoot with one of his units. The disintegrator certainly doesn't get to shoot. And he maybe only picks up half the squad when I fail a rerollable 5 instead of a rerollable 4.
Yeah.
So in all reality, this was
so,
a
like,
better idea.
you also like reduce the chance to maybe do some piles,
Yep, that's true.
but you're so much safer to keep the asset alive for later, right?
Exactly.
So at least the beast boss would have been alive, probably, right?
Right. And honestly, just him by himself is something that can do something, right? So this is just a little. I generally don't worry about planning about failing rerollable 4s. If you wanted to take something away from this, like a mistake that you can build upon, that is a way that you could have planned on it. You could have accepted it being a 5-inch charge that's rerollable, but if you fail, you're much safer. With that, I think we're basically closed out, guys. If you haven't signed up for the tournament, make sure you do. List submissions are due on Monday. On Monday night, I'm gonna have to go in and drop all the people who signed up who are not members. So I'll lock it. I'll lock it then. And we'll get our announcements up on Tuesday about your first round's pairings, and we're really looking forward to it. We think this is gonna be a really good one. All right, Shetel, thanks so much for coming on, sharing your wisdom. If you guys like this,
Absolutely.
make sure you give Shetel some love in the comment section. And I am just super grateful that you guys spent Friday with us. This is awesome, man. Have an amazing freaking weekend, and we'll catch up with you guys again.